Okay, before I get into it, which I really do, because I want to get this off my chest, I want to make one thing clear. I'm not speaking for anyone. Okay, even people who agree with me, what I'm about to say is just personally just for me, how I feel about this. And what I mean by this, I mean the Battlefield 5 reveal trailer. It sucked. It's terrible. It was a terrible reveal trailer. It sucked so bad. To be honest, when I first watched it, I was so confused. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this. And I watched it again, and then I thought to myself, yeah, I don't like it. Then I watched it again, and then I felt, this is fucking terrible. This is the worst. But I can't believe I can't believe DICE thought this was a good idea. That this was actually a good idea. That this trailer, Battlefield 5 trailer set in World War II, and this is what they come up with. This is what they thought. Yeah, it's cool. Really? Because in my mind, when I saw Battlefield 5, I'm like, okay, cool. It's set in World War II, so it's going to be in the same vein as Battlefield 1. And Battlefield 1, story-wise, it's fucking fantastic. Sometimes I'm confusing myself in the sense that, holy shit, it feels like Saving Private Ryan. It feels like that. It has the same vein as that. Because they took it so seriously. And that's what I loved. And not only took it seriously, they viewed the whole thing in a different angle. Like, for example, one of the scenes that blew me away in Battlefield 1 was actually the opening. You know, that speech was when they say, they push, we push. You know, those two soldiers were pointing the guns at each other, and then the sun rises, and then they slowly put the gun down, and when they put the gun down, one of them starts crying. It was amazing! Battlefield 1 was amazing. It took itself seriously. It was fucking awesome. And then when you hear that they're making a quote-unquote sequel, Battlefield 5, but set in World War II, you would think that it has the same vein as that. That's what I was waiting. I was waiting for that awesome soundtrack, that heartstring pulling moments, beautiful cinematography, you know, beautiful wide shots. You know, I was waiting for that. Mixed with DICE's, you know, I don't know what engine they're using. I don't fucking know. Frostbite, whatever. And the thing that they revealed is like a fucking Fortnite, Overwatch, anime, Call of Duty, steampunk shit. I have no idea what the fuck was I watching. And bright colors. It's like, am I watching anime? Because I'm just seeing them jump around, jumping out of the window. There's this woman with a robotic arm, and she reloads a gun, and I'm like, am I watching Phantom Pain? I'm watching this, I'm just like, what the fuck is this? And this is a war zone, and they're acting like they're like the Guardians of the Galaxy, where it's like when they shoot someone and they make a quick comment. It was just, I'm like, what the fuck? What happened to they push, we push, those epic moments? And then in this, it's just like them jumping around. It's some Fortnite Overwatch style. Some anime style. I'm like, what the fuck is this? With their fucking blue paint on their face. I'm like, what the fuck? And here's the thing. I'm not... If DICE wants to take that direction with Battlefield, okay. But not Battlefield 5. Make it like a spin-off like they did with Battlefield Hardline. Which I do like that idea of Battlefield Hardline. I just think it's poorly executed. I want them to do more Hardline. But yeah, this should not be Battlefield 5. I mean, I could, in a weird way, because this is what I wanted DICE to do. This is what I wanted DICE to do for a long time. I wanted them to have their own Call of Duty zombie-ish, but had their own version. So if they told me, hey, we're coming out with this spin-off, or this is Battlefield 5, like World War II, super serious, and here's this co-op thing where you play these wacky characters with this crazy storyline, fighting werewolves or dinosaurs or raptors or whatever, I'll be down for that. Because one of the best things, as much as I hate Call of Duty, one of the best and overpriced map packs. One of the things I actually loved about it, and I go to my friend's house to play with it, is zombies. Zombies didn't take itself too seriously. They have awesome characters, awesome yet admittedly completely convoluted and confusing storyline. But they had awesome characters, awesome scenes. And I did have goosebumps when Call of Duty, they've done that reveal of the premise remastered map. And seeing those characters again, I had chills. I'm like, DICE should do something like this, but take it a different direction. So if they had these characters having these wacky moments, fine, I wouldn't mind that. But as the main... And even then, you can make the argument that this trailer is solely for multiplayer. Which is fine, you can make the argument. And I would agree with that argument. But my current point to this is this a good reveal to Battlefield 5? If you see Battlefield 5 and they reveal, here's the trailer, boom, and you get this. This was not a good reveal. Even if it's a multiplayer. If this was strictly multiplayer, I wouldn't have that much of a problem with it. Then again, it would just take me out of the whole experience, because like I'm seeing a girl with robotic hands. But this was not a good reveal. They dropped the ball. Since Call of Duty removed their campaign and people were getting pissed about it, I'm like, okay, this is DICE moment to shine. Again, because last time when Call of Duty, when they went up in space, and then DICE was like, no, we're setting in World War One, we're taking this seriously, and people loved them for it. I'm thinking, yeah, they're gonna do this again, but it's just an Overwatch, Fortnite, Naruto. They're just jumping. I'm just like, for fuck's sake, man. I have no idea. DICE, you fucked up. You fucked up. That was the worst reveal. That was terrible. I can't take this seriously. It was, oh my god. This was so disappointing. I was just like, this sucks. I might as well play Detroit. I might as well play Ratchet and Clank. Fuck this. DICE, you fucked up. You fucked